Recently, the city of Paris organised a costly exhibition on the Pont d'Arts bridge, right in front of the Institute. It displayed the mud sculptures of an African artist, whose realism was as clumsy as it was mediocre, but woe unto him who speaketh ill of this genius. The media are the main part of this tendency to overvalue everything African. In music, the policy is to smother and avoid subsidising the works of young and hyper-creative European bands whose songs combine traditional and futuristic traits, whereas every black musical effort gives rise to tears and sniffling. Should you ever want Brussels to offer you a grant, found an association that promotes African culture and art. You will be sent a cheque far more quickly than when declaring the establishment of an association which champions the traditions of Flanders, Provence or Burgundy. As part of the 1999 Avignon Festival, the theatrical musical group Royal de Lou organised a show written and performed by an African band. The event took place on the 17th of July at 7 p.m. Radio France Internationale, the global voice of France, was there to cover it, and specialist critics were invited to attend. The concert was praised to the skies. Suddenly, one of the guests displayed some professionalism and sincerity. Although left-orientated, he renounced the precepts of political correctness. He described the show as naively mediocre, boring, and full of clichés, and without even a hint of creativity, adding that misleading advertisements had been used to promote the event, which also happened to be extremely expensive, 500 francs per seat. He was insulted in front of the live audience and no longer given the floor. He had committed the ultimate sin of blaspheming Africanism. The conclusion is that the prevailing hegemonic, egalitarian, and most of all cosmopolitan ideology is not as equitable as it claims to be. It is no longer a matter of advocating the equal ingenuity of all cultures, but to preach the superiority of all African, black, and even Muslim Arab cultures. Are the rap and drill genres not, after all, as interesting, if not more so, than Vivaldi's compositions? And the contortions of hip-hop dancing more essential than a wide range of orchestral and popular European dances? Are MC Solar and NTM not more creative than Braille? And what about territorial tagging, such as those sloppy inscriptions used by ethnic gangs to mark their territory, the way dogs would mark theirs with piss? Are they not the expression of a wounded creativity that challenges the stiff canons of European aesthetics? This implicit discourse must be understood as a long-term project of devaluing the European personality and casting its cultural and historical heritage into the void of oblivion. The purpose is to turn Europeans into serfs on their own soil, leaving them stateless and without roots, thus replacing their identity with the colonizing one.